Hello and welcome back to SGGT. Today, Aaron, James and myself, we're going to have a chat about hybrids. What is the best of 2025? Who they might suit, who's going to play a hybrid, and what you would play if you were to play one personally. Loads of options, James.
Loads and loads of stuff this year.
Yeah. Where are we starting? Pick a brand.
Let's start from the left and go right. So, Titleist.
Right.
So we have a GT1, GT2 and GT3.
Okay.
Titleist have really upped their game in the hybrid category,
Right.
I feel. So GT1 to start off with, it's a bit more fairway wood-like. It's a little bit longer from front to back.
Okay.
And we've got a weight at the back and the weight at the front.
Okay.
So if we need to get the ball kind of up in the air a little bit more, really, really easy to go and do.
Okay.
Again, just like the driver and the fairway, they're like slightly lighter heads,
Okay.
so easier to build a kind of lightweight product. GT2, that's going to be the bread and butter. That hasn't really changed that much from TSR with the sort of previous generation. Again, it was a formula that worked really, really nicely, but GT3 is really different.
Okay.
So GT3, it's a bit more kind of peanut-like in appearance.
Okay.
Peanut.
Aye, peanut.
Okay. Pretty sure that's what they were looking for when they brought it out.
Well, aye, maybe. So there was Adams hybrids out years ago. There was one called a Tour Peanut, which was.
Showing your age there, James.
I'm showing my age. I've been doing this a long time.
Tell us marketing department will be headhunting you shortly.
Just a wee bit different look. It's a much smaller hybrid than we've had before.
Right.
What's also really good with Titleist is there's a weight in the heel and in the toe on
Okay.
GT2 and GT3.
Right.
So if we want a little bit more draw bias or want a little bit more fade bias, we can really move that around.
Okay. Is that on the peanut as well?
On the peanut as well.
Right. Okay. Aaron, next.
You go into Callaway
Okay.
Elite. You've got utility wood there still. The new one for this year is Callaway Elite.
Okay.
New sleeve.
Can you make sense of it?
Not really, but
Okay.
when you get the hieroglyphs in the right place, and it does really work.
Okay.
But it's a really clean looking product. It looks good. AI Smoke was really tidy. This is kind of the next step up from that. It's a really good product. It's fast. You can change. You can mess around with lie angle on it as well, which I quite like. The Elite's going to have a good year.
Spins a bit more than last year's stuff as well, which is really good.
Yeah, and that's exactly if someone's going into a hybrid, they probably want it spinning a little bit more.
Yeah.
So keep that ball in the air for a little bit longer. It's a good option.
James, next.
TaylorMade's going to be next.
Okay.
So Qi35. So we've got Qi35. We have a Max, and we also have a Max Lite.
So no tour hybrid this year.
No tour. No. So what we've had is the adjustable neck sleeve that would have been the tour product last year is now in the kind of core model.
Okay.
So it's a head that really services an awful lot of different golfers. So go anywhere from a 3 hybrid down like all the way to a 5 hybrid. You can get some higher lofted ones, but we go to a 5 in the studio.
Yep.
The Max product, there's 1 degree more loft on all that, and it's a wee bit more upright. It's easier to get the ball to turn over.
Okay.
So it's for that golfer who maybe loses it to the right hand side. And then we've got the Max Lite. So going on from the driver and the fairway.
Yeah.
Again, it's just like a Max, but it's a lighter weight head.
Okay.
So again, easier for that golfer who we'd have to have a lighter weight build.
Yeah.
Loads of choice.
Next brand, Aaron.
You've got Srixon
Okay.
ZXI. One model, but it's a clean offering. Different lofts. We carry 19, 22, 25 in our matrix.
Nice head, isn't it?
Really nice head. Clean looking product. Again, you can go a little bit flatter with that lie angle. So from a kind of selfish point of view, I quite like that in a hybrid because they've always tended to turn over for me.
Okay.
So neutralising that ball flight just makes it a really good option
Okay.
for those golfers.
Gets into more people's hands, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
James, next.
Ping.
Ping. Okay.
G440.
Okay.
Speaking of flat.
Speaking of flat, exactly. So they're slightly flatter in terms of lie angle anyway. But
Who benefits from that? We keep talking about this flat lie angle. What's that good for?
So traditionally, hybrids have been a bit more upright in comparison to like a fairway wood.
Okay.
So for some golfers, that means they're going to have a little bit more left bias in them.
Okay.
So hybrids have had this kind of, I suppose, stigma that if you hit ball left, you can't then play a hybrid, and that's
Okay.
simply not the case anymore. Hybrids don't have that thing that they all just want to turn over. So what we're seeing is hybrid heads a little bit flatter in lie angle than they've been before, but then just like Srixon, just like Titleist, just like Callaway as well actually.
Cobra does it now as well.
Cobra does it also, having the ability to flatten off that lie angle. Some have got weights that you can kind of move a bit more toe side, so they really don't want to turn over left anywhere like they used to do, you know, 2, 3, 4 years ago.
Cobra, Aaron?
Cobra DS Adapt. Bit stronger in lofts than everything else, so the 4 is 21, but you've got 3,000 settings in that to dial it in exactly as you need to, which is great from our point of view because we can tinker with it, we can see what it does. Can be a little bit overwhelming, especially in a hybrid, but once you get it and once you've kind of had it fitted, it's dialed in, isn't it?
It's for us to play with.
It's for us to play with, yeah, and it's a really good option. Nice feeling product, and it's quite fast, helped by the fact that it's a little bit stronger.
Okay.
But if someone, I found that one useful if someone hits it maybe a little bit too high. The stock setting is just a little bit more forward than anything else, so it's a really good offering, a little bit deeper face.
And last but not least, James, Wilson.
Wilson, we have a Max product.
Okay.
So again, just like we've talked about in the Max driver and fairway range, the product is a little bit lighter. Loads and loads of get up in the air juice as well. It's very simple to get to launch. So if again for that golfer who maybe is starting to lack a little bit of speed or just doesn't hit the ball all that high, it's a really easy one to get that ball up in the air. Very clean looking head as well.
Okay. Right, hybrids, I'm going to go in the opposite end this way, right? What's the best hybrid for a better player? Somebody that hits it hard, what's the best hybrid out there this year?
I'm going to go Srixon. Just the fact that you can go that little bit flatter. I think it looks the nicest.
Okay.
Kind of taking the feedback from what better players like to look at. It's not something overly big. It's not something that's kind of looks upright or points left. That one sits the nicest, in my opinion. It's a really strong product.
James?
I'd agree. It's a really strong one. I think Titleist GT3 is really solid. Again, it's a much smaller looking head. It doesn't look like it wants to move around that much. It looks, although it's definitely a hybrid, it looks more iron-like in appearance than
so
some
these
others.
are giving you stronger ball flights, these hybrids?
Stronger ball flights, a wee bit less spin.
Your better player always said they wanted their hybrid to look like a peanut. So
coming from the peanut himself.
That'll come back to haunt me.
And then the other end of the scale, right? So we said that that's for the guy that wants a powerful hybrid.
Yep.
What's the best hybrid on the market for somebody that maybe struggles to flight 4 and 5 and maybe even 6 irons? What is the best hybrid for somebody looking to get the ball up in the sky?
Qi35 Max Light.
Okay.
I found that a really strong option. Just really good for, obviously we fit 4, 6, 8 and wedge through next door. So when we're doing that, putting a 6 hybrid in and seeing exactly what it does compared to a 6 iron,
yeah,
that and it's a really strong option. I like Qi35 Max Light.
It's really easy to use, isn't it?
It's really easy to use, and it just slots in there. There's loads of loft on it. Wants to go up the way.
Yeah, good.
I think Ping has to have that chat there at the same time, that all the heads have got 1 degree more loft in them, so that golfer just needs a little bit higher ball flight. There's just a wee bit more loft. We've got the sleeve that we can go up the way in loft as well.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely one of these ones as well that's super easy to get that ball up in the air.
Agreed.
So loads of options. What would you play? If you had to play a hybrid, you take your 2 iron out your bag.
Yeah.
What are you putting in?
I'll stick to Srixon.
Yeah.
I'll stick to Srixon. I picked it because it looks the best from my point of view. I'd maybe go a little bit flatter and strengthen it a touch, but I think that would be a really good option.
James, what would you put in?
I'd kid on I'm good enough for a GT3.
Would you? The peanut itself?
The peanut itself, but
Pretend you've got a peanut allergy, pick something else.
I think GT2. That's the one. If I was going to put one in, that's the one I'd use.
Aye, good. Well, anybody watching and wants to come for a hybrid fitting themselves, loads and loads of options and different lofts and loads of shafts to pick from, so we can really try and dial in the ball flight that you're looking for yourself. If that's for you, then head to the website at sggt.co.uk, and it'd be great to get you in the studio and see how we can help. Alternatively, for more great golf content, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.